Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to today's Etheria restart video. So in yesterday's Etheria restart video, we showcased Golden Lion with Rosa because Rosa is one of those units that basically uses her skill 1 frequently, right? So another unit which does that is Yeli. So one of the viewer in my yesterday's video commented whether or not Golden Lion will work, and the answer is yes. So Golden Lion will work with Yeli. In fact, it's also an amazing combo going for Yeli itself, because first of all, the matrix effect combination, they're all really beneficial for Yeli. If you can find a good combination of maybe like Swift Raid or Fury Swipe or Momentum together with Matrix or even your Swift Rush, you can go for a speedy Yeli, right? You can go for full damage Yeli as well with this combination. So Golden Lion is definitely viable. On top of that, you're easily able to build up the stacks on this effect, giving you up to 40% additional final damage. So this is the base copy. Let's go into the build up version. So the build up version of Golden Lion, for those of you guys who are not familiar, gives you 8% per stack. So upwards to 40% additional final damage, as well as a 75% effect accuracy boost. So right now, obviously we don't have the resource to max out our passive effect, so we can't actually compare a maxed out Golden Lion versus a maxed out Revelation side by side. But with regards to why it works for Yeli, we're just going to break down why it works, because Yeli's skill is very similar to Rosa ultimate, and on top of that, Yeli has the passive which procs with the 100% cast, right? So I mean 100% crit rate. So let's say if you do a crit hit, you proc this ability, there's even more percentage chance for you to trigger a follow-up attack. So let's say if you're super lucky, you do an ultimate, normal attack, that's 1 stack of Golden Lion, right? So the next round, if you don't have a Lily or no cooldown reduction, your Yeli will normal attack. And if you have a very high crit rate build up, or if your crit boost stays around, you're gonna arrow spark, that's another stack. So that is assuming you only do 1 normal attack. But if you're insanely lucky with your second skill proc, ideally what happened, or the most ideal situation, was this ability into this ability upwards to 3 to 4 times, that's 2 stacks, 5 to 6 times, that's 3 stacks. So you get like half the maxed out ability within 1 skill for Yeli itself. So the build up is insanely fast, and we're going to showcase it in the Union Battle, okay, to prove my point. So right here, let's go into Union Battle, go into the recon right here and challenge the boss. So we'll showcase why it's so good on Yeli as well. We're gonna take out Viper because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in Heinrich for more damage. Yeah, and put in Claws right here, I guess. We're just gonna borrow for some showcase. So right here, if you take a look at the ability, so 1 ultimate, this Golden Lion Yeli. I don't have the Golden Lion passive maxed out. 1 attack, 2 attack, proc the Golden Lion right here, as you guys can see. 1 more. Can we get 1 more? Nope. So if you are lucky, 4 attacks, 2 stacks, okay? And then for the second cast itself, you're guaranteed another 1 stack. Right now we are at 2.5 skill 1 usage, so we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to that 3 stacks the next round. So okay, we have Lily on Yeli, so what will happen is Yeli will still cast the ultimate, okay? So this effect accuracy increase also procs our defense down, which gives us more damage as well, and also higher chance to steal stats from the enemy that you are hitting right here. So yep, minimally 1 stack per cast in terms of the normal attack. If you're lucky, even more. And this means that Yeli right here will proc this power up really quickly. And on top of that, the effect that Golden Lion can provide is really amazing for her, because it's increased in final damage as well as effect accuracy, which helps her steal the stats better. So that's why it works for Yeli. But there will be some people wondering whether or not this build is good. I guess the answer is subjective, because in most cases, I think Revelation is still the go-to for PvP, because the burst that Revelation can offer is pretty insane. But with Revelation's nerf in PvP, this is potentially another combo you can do with Yeli. Because honestly speaking, if you can keep Yeli alive for a little bit longer, having this permanent 40% final damage increase is actually pretty dope, with that close to 100% like stat steal, which prevents your opponent from stacking stats unless they have a whole bunch of effect accuracy. So that's a pretty good combo right here, as you guys can see. And yep, that's pretty much it. I personally won't say that this is a build that I would strongly recommend you guys go for, because Revelation of Yeli is still really sick in PvP. But right, moving forward, I guess this could be an alternative build for people to discover. I'll probably try to build her up, but it takes quite a while to build stuff out in this game, so we shall see. But if you guys have a very powerful Golden Lion, you have a very developed Yeli, do give this a build a try and see whether or not it actually achieves good result for yourself. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.